I'll be calling you a radical. I have a lot to catch up because I haven't been on YouTube for 2 weeks. And, one's the Big Z. Now, Rachel Maddow, of all people, I did a piece tonight. You can tell there's panic in her voice. Well, hello, Rachel. All you people, there's a price to pay for the Fukushima cover-up. You didn't report Fukushima, the world will be abreast. The world will be known. And Obama today gave a speech in California talking about he wants more control. Says he wants Google to even, because Congress is talking about killing 230, which is the Immunity Act to the internet companies. He's talking, and of course he wants. Obama's a nervous wreck right now, and I'll tell you why he's a nervous wreck. Because he understands the Chernobyl and the Big Z dynamic that's going right now as the spotlight on Fukushima. And I can prove that everyone knows. They just won't cover it. When they panicked, headline story. USA Today, Fukushima, they all act like that Obama's panicking. Because if the world found out what he did on the cover-up of Fukushima, oh boy. Same with Trump. Trump and Obama for prison. I mean, it's that simple. You get mad at me, but those two created the two biggest crime in human history. So the Big Z, is it still occupied by Russian soldiers? I don't know. Last word I've got out of Austria is yes. But there's no media. Chernobyl, soldiers, 21-year-old soldiers sleeping in train. They're all going to die. No shit. Do you know about the USS Reagan? I mean, and they go after Kevin Blanch. They attack me. Where am I? Tell me, just tell the truth. The greatest freaking PhD in human history. Talk about the weight of the world on me. Is the Big C still occupied? There is so much uranium. That is the biggest nuclear energy reactor in all of Europe. Uranium-235 in dry cast above ground. As you know, I named plutonium wars. Well, Chernobyl, there's 3 other reactors that are experimental. Russia knew what they were doing. They were in there after something. They didn't give a shit about the soldiers, But meantime, they ripped off everything they get their hands on. Well, who knows what was in those experimental reactors? People think there was just one partially blown up reactor that was entombed by Gorbachev and crew. There's other reactors there. You can look it up online. There's videos out there of U.S. companies, all kinds of companies experiment with all kinds of shit over there. Was Putin after what was in there? Hello. So what's there at the Big Z? Well, 235, that's how they make nuclear bombs. Putin tested his one. He shot it all the way from Finland, all to the Kamachi, to the peninsula, almost to Alaska, 2 days ago. Says, look at me. Remember the trench when everything washed up dead there? The cover-up of Fukushima, there's a price to pay. Anytime you hide the truth, there is always a price to pay. And this is the biggest truth in human history. The Fukushima disaster. And their answer is to take Kevin Blanch out of the equation. Okay. Hello, Rachel. Hello. You can hear panic in her voice today. Maddow. I just listened to her. You refused to even mention the Fukushima war for years. You all act like, hello, full-blown out meltdowns right there. Chernobyl? Oh boy. The Big Z, is it still occupied? Last word I got was yes, but I don't know factually what's going on at that reactor. As I named it, sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars. I own that domain, by the way, and I'm broke. I need money. I need a car so bad it's unbelievable. I don't get shit. I get attacked. I got a bill for $1.8 million. I got leukemia, and I went to the bone marrow. You think about the Kevin Blanch's story. Talk about compelling. Their answer is just to cover it up. So, is the Big Z still occupied by Russian soldiers? From my understanding, yes. I don't know for a fact, because it's so hard to get anything out of there. At Chernobyl, all those people there are going to, Do you know about the USS Reagan? Make it so. John Holden, Rahm Emanuel, freaking everybody inside the Situation Room. Haas Cartwright, the Joint Chief of Staff. He got sent to prison, remember? Pardon me. Obama pardoned him, just like in the Ukraine. Flynn, Manafort. Talk about treason. Pardon me, Trump pardoned them. Trump and Obama for prison. Both of them. The greatest crime in human history. How about all the media? Come on, Rachel. You covered up fucking Kevin Blanch, the walking, talking encyclopedia. Nobody has more knowledge about the nuclear energy crime scene. I don't eat, sleep, drink it. I literally sleep with it. I was given 2 months to live. This epic historic battle. I watched him load my father in a freaking body bag, a young Special Forces Marine. I watched him load him in the body bag when he died, for being nuked to death in a Nevada test site. Nuclear kill people? Oh boy. Oh boy. And those soldiers that Putin sent to his grave? Oh boy. Sleeping in nuclear fallout. Well, ask the USS Reagan. The cover-up of Fukushima is such a spit in the face to the Japanese people, to Mother Earth, on Earth Day. Earth Day was started as an anti-nuclear energy movement in the Bay Area of California. I did this fabulous interview with me and him together on the guy who invented the Earth Day and started it. He's moved to Canada, and he moved the date to January 11th. Happy Earth Day. It's been tragic. What a tragic freaking story it's been since March 2011. Fukushima denial. And the whole media, everybody that went along with it. Chickens are coming home to roost, Bobby. It's heartbreaking. It's fucking sad. Come on, Rachel. You want to talk about nuclear now? The cover up of Fukushima. A price to pay. Are the troops still the Big Z? What were they after at Chernobyl? Who knows what kind of uranium-235 plutonium experimentation they had going on there, but we know there was lots of it going on there. That's an unarguable fact. Sugar wars, textile wars, molasses wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars. Thank you, everybody who supported this historic work, but they got me on the ropes. Well, guess what? Maybe I'm playing rope-a-dope with them. Greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. Fukushima. The sound of nuclear silence. La 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 la. Y'all act like you don't know. The cancer slowly grows. When a doctor looks you right in the face, I went to the